Ja tych ludzi państwu wczoraj zgłaszałem przecież.
In broad daylight, in front of people, sometimes under the cover of night. Even those who guard the border find it difficult to estimate the number of illegal migrants being smuggled from Germany to Poland.
Przecież Niemcy podali, że
After all, Germany reports that it has already smuggled several thousand illegal migrants to Poland. Many illegal migrants arrive in Poland without documents. What happens to them when they find themselves illegally on Polish territory? TV Republika has obtained about 50 documents from the border guard. He was detained on May the 19th, 2024 at 5:40 p.m. by the border guard in Zielona Góra, Babiamost, in connection with illegal stay on Polish territory and illegal crossing of the state border from Belarus to Poland and from Poland to Germany. Obligation to report to the border guard in Zielona Góra, Babiamost every 2 weeks on Fridays between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m, starting on May the 10th, 2024. They are also sent to intervention centres and even orphanages. Germany is dropping off people who claim to have come from our country, but in reality this is not the case, or it is not known whether it was the case. According to a statement from the Ministry of Interior and Administration, since the beginning of 2025, a total of 314 illegal migrants have been sent to Poland under the readmission and doubling procedures. Other data is provided by the German police. There is a lack of basic data here, namely data related to the return procedure, the so-called Zurückweisung, amounting to 1,087 people from May the 1st to June the 15th, 2025. These are the figures provided by the German Federal Police. We have asked about this many times as MPs, and there are simply no answers. The question arises, why is the border guard restricting access to information that should be disclosed for the public good to MPs and the media? This is not how communication from such an important state body should look, especially during this wave of mass immigration. In total, according to the German Federal Police, 10,343 illegal immigrants were returned to Poland over a period of 14 months. The data provided by the Ministry of Interior and Administration is only part of the scale of the migration we are dealing with, because we lack basic figures, namely those related to returns from the border, which is the most important issue at stake. Is this happening deliberately? I don't know. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I appeal for us to be shown the full picture of the situation we are dealing with. This is the result of Germany's actions, but it is only a prelude to what awaits the whole of Poland when the Migration Pact comes into force. The Migration Pact is set to come into force in June next year. Countries that do not want to accept immigrants will have to pay up to €20,000 for each illegal immigrant not accepted. That is why we are returning to our idea of collecting signatures for a citizens' referendum on the rejection of the Migration Pact. I officially declare this referendum invalid. Partly because of Donald Tusk's words, fewer than 50% of Poles eligible to vote took part in the referendum. The residents of Western European countries are seeing the dangers of large-scale illegal immigration almost every day. Will the same thing happen to Poles?